Welcome back, chemistry students. In this lesson, we are going to look at a titration type of question, and the acid that we will be using will be H2SO4. It will react with sodium hydroxide, and an acid and a base gives us salt and water. Right, but we have to make sure, first of all, that the reaction is balanced. So let's just quickly balance this reaction. We need a 2 before the NaOH and then a 2 before the water. Now, using these balanced numbers, we can sub them in a titration formula. Now, let's just start off by looking at how does the titration formula look like again. It is mole of the acid divided by mole of the base. And that is equal to concentration of the acid times volume of the acid divided by concentration of the base times volume of the base. Now let's have a look at what they possibly could give you in a question like this. Let's say we have 6,25 cubic centimeters of H2SO4. And this neutralizes, in other words, during the titration, 25 cubic centimeters of sodium hydroxide. They also tell us that the concentration of this acid is 0,2 moles per cubic decimeters. Right, and then they can ask you to calculate the concentration of the base. Now this is one option on how they can ask the question. So first of all, we need to make sure that we have a balanced chemical equation, and then we can go and sub the values. Right, so the mole of the acid is an invisible 1. Therefore, we have 1. Mole of the base is a 2 over 2. Concentration of the acid was given as 0,2. Volume of the acid was 6,25. I am, however, going to convert it to the SI unit of cubic decimeters by timing it with 10 to the negative 3. Okay, and then let's just write down the bottom part. Then we have concentration of the base, which is the unknown, and then volume of the base, which was given as 25, and I'm converting it to cubic decimeters. Now let's do some cross multiplication. I'm going to multiply CB with the 1, and then our final answer will be 0,2. Our final step will be 0,2 times 6.25 times 10 to the negative 3. And we multiply that with 2 because of the cross multiplication. And all of this we divide with 25 times 10 to the negative 3. There you go. And you can go and sub all of that in your calculator. And then your final answer should be the concentration of the base being 0,1 moles per cubic decimeters.